Later, Dr. Tracy and Paula are in trouble as poachers visit their camp. Can Clarence the cross-eyed lion come to the rescue on Daktari at 9? But first, the Thamesmen.
Hello. Well, the vote is in. People like the cheap magicians.
They do. They like the unemployed magicians.
In fact, they actually say the best bits about the show are the ta-da and the outro. So what does that say about the middle bit?
It's the bit in between when we speak. We ruin it, you know. How are you?
I'm good knowing that, really, because it would save us a lot of effort if we just made videos. We just put the intro, outro, done.
Yeah, nothing else in between.
Super easy.
I don't know. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, what we try and do, we are obviously with the intro and the beginning with the Thames TV and the outro. We're trying to make light entertainment show from the 1970s. That's what we're trying to do. We are trying to make a complete TV show, which is shite, and it's meant to be shite. That's the whole joke of it.
With no budget.
No budget, low budget, high entertainment.
But if you want to increase our budget, please join Patreon.
There you go. Or buy one of those rare merch T-shirts that we've sold none of. I tell you, they're really shit. We've got to wear these T-shirts, aren't we?
No, they're really good T-shirts, though. They're like great quality, in joke. You know, Thanet. If you live in Thanet, you want that T-shirt. Who lives in Thanet? But if you live in Thanet, you want that T-shirt.
If you're anywhere. Anyway, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. My name's Alex. I'm from San Francisco.
Well, I'm George. I'm in Los Angeles, and I'm looking forward to getting my T-shirt.
You are. And we today, actually, we are doing a bit of a different tact because we follow suggestions. We do curated weeks. Basically, we are fed by you, but not today.
Not today. Today, we have said, bugger it. We are going to do some tracks that we want to show each other. And I've been saving this track for a bloody long time. And I really like this track. And I'm sorry if it only gets 20 viewers because everyone else is going to miss out on what this track is because it's a blinder.
Oh, it better be bloody good after that build-up. Mine's average.
But that's the next video. Stick with this video. I tell you, competition. See whose videos gets the most views.
Oh, and we put a little poll in as well. So this is video one of George's. I have not heard it. And George. And then we'll do mine afterwards. On the next program. George, what are you presenting?
Oh, thank you for that build-up, sir. Let me go with this. This is J.D. MacPherson. And you've ever heard of J.D. MacPherson?
It sounds like a cheap whiskey, or it sounds like someone who's got a chicken farm.
Well, actually, the way you say that actually could be kind of like of the right feeling for this track. So J.D. MacPherson is actually John David MacPherson. He's an American singer-songwriter, and he's a guitarist from Broken Arrow in Oklahoma. Yeah, and he is known for his like retro sound, rockabilly and rhythm and blues from the 50s. He's got this sound. He's got these amazing guitars. And I first heard him on, we got this local radio station in LA called 88.5 SoCal Sound, and they've been playing his stuff. And then I went and saw Robert Plant and Alison Krauss. I saw them twice, actually, if you remember. And when I saw that, and he was the warm-up opening act for them on their tour. And the reason he is also the guitarist for Robert Plant.
Yeah.
So he has his own band, but then he was the session guitarist for the whole tour for Rob Plant, Alison Krauss. And so he's a blinding guitarist. He's got this retro sound, and he's got the funky looking guitars. And this track, Head Over Heels, is like the pinnacle of his retro cool sound.
All right, well, I'm not going to banter on anymore. You have set the table with the finest silverware. and I think it's ready to sit down and
listen to 3 minutes 20 seconds of perfect retro blues.
Set it up so high. You set it up so. What if I don't like it?
Tough shit. That's on you. That's not on me. That's on you.
God damn, let's do this. All right.
God damn it, on your chicken farm.
God damn it, Jesse MacPherson. What the hell you doing there, boy?
So,
all right, count me in.
Are you ready, sir?
Yes, I'm ready.
God damn it.
God damn it, Jesse MacPherson.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got my head in the sky and a heart like a hurricane. Get dressed to the nines and flip out like a boomerang. I got love for the world and I'm making time. I turn the radio up till I'm feeling fine. I'm all head over heels and I reel when I come alive. I really go for the sound that's around here all night long. Man, the battlefield brought the city to Babylon. I got love for the world and I'm making time. I turn the radio up till I'm feeling fine. I'm all head over heels and I reel when I slip and slide.
Yeah.
Got my head in the sky and a heart like a hurricane. Get dressed to the nines and flip out like a boomerang. Got love for the world and I'm making time. I turn the radio up till I'm feeling fine. I'm all head over heels and I reel when I come alive.
Love it. Yeah.
What do you reckon?
George, that is a really great track.
Isn't that fun? Isn't that just like, it's just rockabilly retro heaven.
That is 100% pure, unadulterated, undiluted rock and roll.
It is, exactly.
It is.
It's not complicated.
No. I mean, anyone from the 40s and 50s and 60s could have been playing that. Chuck Berry could have been playing that.
Yep.
Any one of those masters. But I love that guitar sound.
Oh, that repetitive, like, that just is fantastic. It's just something about it. It's such a hook in it,
No, absolutely love it. And that's the first time I heard it. And straight away, I was on road trips. I was on this, I was on that. It was just Americana.
Yeah.
It was rock and roll. It was the same meal, but just a nice piece of lemon all over it. It just gave it that little zit. It was great.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, it's a fun track. It's something you can listen on, like you said, on a road trip on your playlist. And when it comes on, you're just going to be like, all right, I'm heading out to the deserts. I'm cruising. I'm blasting down the freeway.
And it doesn't even try and do anything but just get you moving.
Yeah, exactly. So do you remember, like, some years ago when you came out here and we all rented motorbikes, we rode out into the desert and we all had a good time, and we ended up in Pappy and Harriet's in Pioneer Town? He's playing in Pioneer Town Palace on December 11th, and I would so want to be at that gig, because
You have to grow a quiff.
I would have to like grease it all up, wouldn't I? Like,
Yeah. You have to get a big belt buckle and everything.
I could get my cowboy boots out.
That they were using were just really super retro as well.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw him playing with Robert Plant, he didn't have it in that video, but some of the guitars he would play were just super cool 50s, 60s electrics with just the craziest look and the craziest sound. He is definitely worth checking out. So, like, if you don't know JD MacPherson, I wish him I hope he does great, because I love what he does.
Brilliant. Well, hang around, guys, because tomorrow we're going to do my track, and then we'll put in a poll. So, George, I really don't know if I'm going to be able to beat that track. That was a great, great track, but I might have something in my top pocket. We'll see.
Ooh, have you got? Okay, all right. Well, let's see. I mean, it's all good fun.
It is.
It's just to get our good tracks out there.
Oh man, I'm about to fly out the country. I might actually try and put that on my headphones as we take off.
Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it? Just as you're lifting off the runway, that
I normally go with Pink Floyd, but I'll go with. I might try that. All right, you take care. Bloody brilliant, George. Appreciated that.
All right, we'll see you on the flip side.
Take care.